Welcome to Full Count Rhythm Baseball on the Full Count Broadcast Network, presented by Full Count Ministry and Rhythm Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Now let's send it to the ballpark for today's matchup.
A rainy afternoon here in Hendersonville, Tennessee, or at least at Drakes Creek Park, and we are a bit delayed getting started. I tried to put something out on Facebook. Hopefully it did get out. But they are scheduling game time for 4:30, so I just didn't want to get that stream started and then have a change of heart. But as you can see, head coaches and umpires are meeting at home plate, going over ground rules, going over the fact that tonight's game needs to be finished at a certain time. I'm not sure what the drop dead time is from the city of Hendersonville, but the Freedom Festival here in Hendersonville is going on today here in the park. The left center field smoke is not from a vehicle. I believe that is a vendor out there that's maybe smoking some ribs. But this is Tim Reese, along with my new intern, Susan Reese. She is back in the chair running the scoreboard and the commercials. So hopefully we will be able to get this game in. The rain has stopped and started, stopped and started. Hopefully this will be the last time. We hate to say, Lord, don't bring us any more rain, because we sure haven't had any in about 3 to 4 weeks. But you want to get the game in. So tonight's game is for first place in the South Division after yesterday's win by full count over the Louisville Jockeys. And the Franklin Duelers lost to, I think I told you yesterday, was to Paducah on the way out. I don't know what happened, Ken, when we were looking at the game changer yesterday. Something must have happened, but they played Hoptown and lost 4-1. And that put the full count Rhythm half a game in first place over these Franklin Duelers. So we will be playing here momentarily. We will take a break and come back with the Chick-fil-A starting lineups. So you're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Score home run deals from your hometown dealer. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We've got Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, every new vehicle comes with Rhythm's exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles at no additional charge. We've got great deals on deck, so step up to the plate. Find your new Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram at rhythmcdjr.com. Feel the rhythm, love the ride.
Hey, I've been thinking, bank fees can seem pretty cruel. Well, they did until I went to Volunteer State Bank. I found a bank with a local personalized service and free checking. Yeah, may I present to you Kasasa. Now, it's kind of like my checking account is paying me instead of the other way around. Visit one of our 11 locations or anywhere you have a phone. Real people, real solutions, right here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in their relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
This is home. So is this. And this. But home isn't just the stunning views or the rugged beauty. It's what you make of it. It's a place for joy and peace. A safe haven where memories are made. It's all of these things. Home is a feeling, and it's created by the people around you. This region is home, and we're so proud to be a part of it.
Don't strike out at your next party. Order the food that will get your crowd cheering. Chick-fil-A of Rivergate. We have many catering options available, from our Chick-fil-A nugget trays to our original Chick-fil-A sandwiches to our chocolate chunk cookies and fudge brownies. We have something for everyone. Order online at chickfil-a.com or call the store at 615-851-4007.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
Welcome back to the Full Count Broadcast Network. Now it's time for the Chick-fil-A of Rivergate starting lineup.
It is time to play ball here in Hendersonville, Tennessee, Drakes Creek Park. Here are the Chick-fil-A of Rivergate starting lineups. First, for the visiting Franklin Duelers in right field, batting first, Jonathan Evans. Batting second, playing third base, Mark Castle. Center fielder batting third, Sam Slaughter. At first base, Nathaniel Lai. Batting fourth and batting fifth, the shortstop, Jackson Musrock. Catching and batting sixth, Rashard Grace. Batting seventh, playing second base, Matthew Jenkinson. The DH, batting eighth, Brett Rowell. And batting ninth in left field, Kelvin Reese. The starting pitcher for the Duelers, Nate Cunningham. Now the starting lineup for the Full Count Rhythm. Leading off, playing shortstop, Levi Perrell. Batting second, the catcher, Ryan Miller. Henry Mosley back in center field, batting third. Tyler Franks at first base. He will bat cleanup. Drew Lowry down at third base will bat fifth. Henry Jackson batting sixth and playing right field. The designated hitter, Harrison Travis. Batting seventh, Hayden Miller is batting eighth, playing second base. And in left field, J.J. Williams will bat ninth. And on the mound for the Rhythm, Gage Bradley, 6'3", 190-pound junior, is in the transfer portal from Clarksville, Tennessee. Played the last 2 years at Vanderbilt University. So there are your Chick-fil-A of Rivergate starting lineups, and thank you to Todd and Linda Hunley for their support of Full Count Ministries and Full Count Rhythm. Glad to have you all along here tonight. Not sure how many folks we'll have, but had a great turnout yesterday for the family weekend, and those that are in from out of town are still here as far as I know, but some of the local folks have gone home and possibly listening on the YouTube, on Twitter, or Facebook. As just want to check and make sure that we are live and absolutely going on Facebook. First pitch from Gage Bradley in there for a called strike. Game time 4:37. Game time temperature 78 degrees and a little drizzle. Pitch goes high. 1 ball, 1 strike. We've got some live music out in the parking lot. And the usual parking lot for participants of the game, spectators out there, is full of food trucks. 2 balls and 1 strike now to Jonathan Evans. These two teams played just 2 games ago up in Bowling Green, a game that Full Count won 7-3, and that ball is popped up. It could be playable. Drew Lowry drifts over into foul territory and now back into, well, just right on the line. And he makes the grab for out number 1. Whether it's fair or foul doesn't really matter. Jonathan Evans is still out. Stepping to the plate, Mark Castle, third baseman tonight. I believe he played first base 2 nights ago as he swings and fouls the ball back. Gage Bradley last pitched against the Madisonville Miners on June 19th. And there's a ball up the middle. It's grabbed by Perrell, and Gumby at first base keeps his foot on the bag. Not only is he 6'4", and he can do the splits at first base, but he also has apparently a size 16 shoe, and just the very edge of it stayed on first base. Thought that ball was hit a little bit harder than it was and would get up the middle, but Perrell was able to circle around behind it and make the throw over to first base. That will bring to the plate Sam Slaughter, the center fielder for the Duelers. First pitch in there called strike one. Of course, as many of you know, Sam Slaughter played for the Full Count Rhythm last year after finishing his freshman year at Memphis, and he pops this ball up. Looks like Levi Perrell will try to dodge the raindrops and make the grab for out number 3. So 1-2-3 inning by Bradley here in the top of the first. We are going to the bottom of the first. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram knocks it out of the park with Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, all new vehicles come with a Rhythm exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles, no additional charge. That's a home run. Find your new Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram in Madison, just 10 minutes north of Nashville.
If you've got a dream, then we've got you covered. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram is like no other.
Think about something for a moment. Every single business, from the smallest neighborhood bakery to the biggest multinational corporation, is someone's dream come true. The byproduct of planning and determination and hard work. If you own a business, you already know that. So you'll also understand that fire and security protection isn't just about protecting property. It's about safeguarding dreams. At Corson, that's what we've specialized in since 1946. Corson Fire and Security. Corson.com.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Into the bottom of the first inning here at Drakes Creek Park in Hendersonville, where the Full Count Rhythm will take their first shot with the bats, and they will face left-handed pitching Nate Cunningham, who is on for his second start of the year, his 6th appearance. The records indicate that he has a 2-0 record, but I'll just tell you, folks, I don't trust the records of other teams. I found out the last time we played the Duelers, it said that Joel Martinez was 3-0 on the season, but instead when they played a game up in Henderson, the starting pitcher who went 5 innings, 3 hits, no runs, was saddled with a loss. First pitch into Levi Perrell was fouled straight back, so that loss should have gone to Joel Martinez. But I can't audit everybody's records, Ken Stegall, okay? And I know I don't have to audit yours. Next pitch in there for a called strike. So I feel confident, comfortable about the season statistics for the Full Count Rhythm as Perrell reaches out and hits a ground ball to second. Jenkinson has trouble with that one, and that will be an error on Matthew Jenkinson. Not sure if that ball being wet, if that skipped up or not, but Perrell hustled down the line and just a little bobble, and Levi Perrell will get on base. So first base runner in the ball game is on via an error. All right, the third week of trips that have been down in Nicaragua are at the Miami airport. They made it from Managua to Miami, and we'll be headed up to Nashville here soon. Not sure what time they get in, but 11 p.m. says the Todd father, Todd Neal, long time supporter. As first pitch to Ryan Miller goes outside. Todd Neal been on a bunch of trips down there to Nicaragua, and John Smithson can't even count how many he's been on. Just can't count that high. He's only a mortgage banker. 1 ball, 1 strike to the rhythm catcher from the University of Tennessee, hometown of Dublin, Georgia. Rain is still coming down here at Drakes Creek Park. Throw over to first base. Perrell is back. Nathaniel, we've debated on this last name. L-A-I, could be Lai or could be Lay. He's from Curacao, I believe. A newer player for the Franklin Duelers. Pitch is made. Ball is called on the pitch, and Levi Perrell gets a stolen base, and he leads the team in that category. I believe that's number 12 on the season for Perrell. That is, he's 12 out of 13 now on the season. Willemstad, Curacao. Nathaniel Lai, first baseman. 2 balls and a strike now to, actually 3 balls and a strike. On deck, Henry Mosley. Cunningham delivers. Ball 4. First 2 runners or batters reach for the Rhythm. Anybody know who our bat boy is out there today? Hustling's what he's doing. Pretty good size young guy right there. That's not a little fella. Hello to Vicky Maloney and Riley Gore, Larry Gore. Colton is not doing the scoreboard. He opted to step out when Todd Neal showed up. That's a deep fly ball to left field. Back goes Kelvin Reese, and that ball is gone. Reese jumped at the outfield wall, and he's tall enough to look over that outfield wall and see. Let me see if I can. I don't have my binoculars out. I have to get them in between innings, but the what food truck that is out there. So a 3-run home run by Henry Mosley. He likes hitting against the Franklin Duelers, apparently. He hit a 3-run bomb up at Bowling Green 2 days ago. He gives the Rhythm an early lead here in the bottom of the first inning. There's a delay here as pitcher looking down toward the bullpen. I'm not sure if a ball was thrown back in or not, but Tyler Frank steps to the plate. Left-handed hitter against a left-handed pitcher. Foul ball. Tyler Franks needs to learn to pull the bat down when he goes down. Two balls and a strike now to first baseman Tyler Franks. On deck, Drew Lowry. Swung on and lifted up down the third base line toward the Framework Athletics hospitality tent that is providing a good bit of cover for the fans down that left field line. That may have been Walter Benjamin that just grabbed that. Jackson Benjamin's father. Tossed it over to interim general manager Reed Glover, and a big slow curveball on a 2-2 pitch is swung on and missed for the first out of the inning. So with 1 out and 3 runs in, Drew Lowry stepping to the plate. Third baseman from Belmont University. He's from Signal Mountain, Tennessee, up near Chattanooga. Is having a terrific year so far for the Rhythm. First pitch to him inside, ball 1. Lowry hitting .353 in this now his 17th game, has 24 hits on the season. Rain still coming down. One ball, 1 strike to Lowry. Did not play in yesterday's game. So ground ball out to Jenkinson. He catches this one cleanly and throws over to Lai at first base for out number 2. So the inning started with a ground ball similar to that. Jenkinson could not glove it and throw to first in time, and Ryan Miller then walked. All deadly combinations when Henry Mosley steps to the plate as he hit his 4th home run of the season over the left field wall. Swinging a ground ball down the first base line. That gets past the first baseman by Henry Jackson, and he will motor into second base with a sliding double. Need to get Henry Jackson hot again. Had 3 great games coming back after mission trip down to Nicaragua. He was down there on week 2. And then had an off game. I think that was up there at Franklin. Ended up going 0 for 4 and did not play in yesterday's game. But Harrison Travis steps to the plate. Look at the first pitch inside. Ball 1. 2 hits in the inning, 3 runs in. Another one out at second base. Harrison Travis looks at a pitch high and outside. Hayden Miller on deck. Harrison Travis from Carson Newman. He looks at another pitch high. Three balls, no strikes to Travis. And now a 4-pitch walk puts runners at first and second. And Hayden Miller will step to the plate. So 2 walks in the inning for Nate Cunningham. I never liked playing in the rain. Just didn't feel good. I don't know why. It's hard to grip the ball as a pitcher or anybody trying to throw. Typically hard to run as that ball, first pitch swinging on, is lifted out to right field. Jonathan Evans out there, and he will get under it for out number 3. So 3 runs on 2 hits. There was 1 error and 2 runners left on base. Going to the second inning, the Rhythm lead 3-0. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
United Machine and Tool has been manufacturing the highest quality projects for a wide variety of industries for over 35 years. We deliver high-quality CNC machine components and fabrication projects from prototype to production. United Machine and Tool is committed to quality and excellence in the manufacturing industry. We're located in Goodlettsville, Tennessee. Check us out on the web at umttn.com for any manufacturing need. That's United Machine and Tool, a proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm.
Hey, I've been thinking, bank fees can seem pretty cruel. Well, they did until I went to Volunteer State Bank. I found a bank with a local personalized service and free checking. Yeah, may I present to you Kasasa. Now, it's kind of like my checking account is paying me instead of the other way around. Visit one of our 11 locations or anywhere you have a phone. Real people, real solutions, right here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Top of the second inning. As you see, the rain still coming down here at Drakes Creek Park. And I think I heard somebody say we ought to just play on through. The hard stuff's not going to come down for hours. What movie's that from? Caddyshack. That's a Caddyshack reference right there. Zach Williams wouldn't have had that either. You guys had it, I know. Nathaniel Lai, first baseman, leading it off for the Duelers. There's strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike from Gage Bradley on the mound for the Full Count Rhythm. Gage Bradley looking for his next college to attend. He's in the transfer portal. Spent the last 2 years at Vanderbilt. He's from Clarksville High School, Clarksville, Tennessee, Rossview High School. Swung on and high fly ball down the left field line. It will be foul and land right before the bullpen. That ball got in on his fist. He could not make that turn that into a fair ball if he had to. 2 balls, 2 strikes to the young man from Curacao, attends Southern University. Breaking pitch, check swing. They check down to Wayne Seeley at first base, and he says no go. So we will have our first full count of the day. Corson Fire and Security will bring us this full count. And there's a foul ball straight back. Full count, first pitch, foul ball. 1 for 1 on the day. 4 for 5 in yesterday's contest. Still right around the 40% mark for the year. Don't know that we'll be able to get up to the 50% mark. There's strike 3 called. And he knew it. That's a tall fella, 6'7". I thought he looked pretty tall. 6'7", 240 pound. First baseman. It says he's also a catcher from Willemstad, Curacao. Is that the same place where Andre Jones was from, maybe? First pitch into Jackson Musrock, way inside. First strikeout for Bradley on the day. First out here in the second inning. Thank you all for joining us. Maybe it's raining where you are and you don't have to worry about throwing a wet baseball. Bradley misses even farther inside. Musrock dances out of the way. Good to have everybody join us tonight on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. 3 balls, no strikes now to Jackson Musrock, shortstop for the Duelers. He is from Memphis University, hometown of Knoxville, Tennessee. Went to Knoxville Webb, and he looks at a 3-0 pitch right down the can. Musrock is leading the team with at-bats, official at-bats, and he will take a walk. That is Musrock's 8th walk of the year compared to 7 strikeouts. If you've been listening to me at all this year, you know that it's a good stat if you have more walks than you do strikeouts. 1 out, 1 on. Rashard Grace stepping to the plate, catcher for Franklin. First pitch in there for called strike 1. Grace playing in his 13th game of the year has a .400 batting average. 12 hits and 30 at-bats. Another pitch gets high and inside. Not sure how many baseballs we'll go through today, but I'm sure it'll be a good number. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here in the top of the second inning. 3-0, the Rhythm lead. Breaking pitch in the dirt. Bradley says, I want another baseball. Not easy. Again, we sure need the rain here in Middle Tennessee. Thankfully, we have a turf infield here at Drakes Creek Park. It's natural grass outfield, but as a turf, so the infield is not going to shouldn't be a problem, other than ground balls will be wet, but Bradley is out there struggling with getting a good grip on the ball. He's gone 3 balls and a strike. On deck, Matthew Jenkinson, the second baseman. Swung on and fouled off. That brings us to a full count at Corson Fire and Security. Full count thanks to Grant Edwards, who works there at Corson, and for their support of Full Count Rhythm. Runner goes, and ball is hit between short and third. The runner will continue on to third base, head first slide with no throw. So a base hit by Grace. And Musrock moves all the way over to third, and that puts runners on the edges. Brought to you by Edge Appraisal. Go to edgeappraisals@gmail.com. Send them an email, or www.edgeappraisalservices.com for a residential appraisal. And longtime supporter Travis Smith, thanks for his support of Full Count Rhythm. First pitch to Jenkinson down in the turf. Ball one. So that was the first hit of the game for the Duelers, and there's Grant Edwards right there in front of the press box. Got him a foul ball in his hand, and looks like he's talking on the phone to somebody. Swung on and tapped. That's a dribbler. Drew Lowry. Only play will be over to first base. There will be an RBI ground out for Matthew Jenkinson as Musrock comes across the plate for the Duelers' first run. On the play, Rashard Grace moves down to second base. 2 outs now for the Duelers. 3-1. The new score. Left-handed hitting Brett Rowell will step to the plate. He's the designated hitter tonight. Went 2 for 4 with a double and 2 RBIs. I had him with 3 RBIs, but his official scorer stole one from him. So the official scorer didn't do him any favors by charging an error to the outfielder when he had a single in the center field, but fouls the first pitch off toward field 2. Bradley looks back at Grace and to the plate. Breaking pitch swung on and missed. Ryan Miller couldn't locate that ball as it was sitting on the white line of the batter's box or the catcher's box. And since those lines don't get rubbed out at all, sometimes you can lose a white baseball in that white line. Count goes no balls, 2 strikes to Rowell. He was the catcher in the game 2 nights ago from Coastal Alabama Community College East, hometown of Shalimar, Florida. 2 outs. Pitch in the dirt, and again, Miller can't locate that one. Grace will move on down to third base on the wild pitch. Count goes 1 ball, 2 strikes to Rowell. So the mission trips for Full Count Ministries, the first 3 have ended. There'll be a week off, and then there'll be 2 more weeks. There's another wild pitch that went so far high and so far wide that it hit off the backstop, came right back to Ryan Miller. So Grace could not advance home. Count goes at 2 balls and 2 strikes to Brett Rowell. 3-1 Rhythm lead. Henry Mosley's 3-run home run in the bottom of the first. That pitch misses. Brings us to a Corson Fire and Security full count. It's the 3rd full count we've had already in this game. And there's a ball popped up. It's in foul territory, and Drew Lowry will make the play for the 3rd out. So we do have a full count first pitch foul ball, but the out is recorded by Lowry. 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and 1 runner left on base. 3-1 after 1.5 innings. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Compliant with code. If you're a facility manager or building owner, you've heard the term plenty of times. At Corson Fire and Security, we work to keep buildings compliant with the most demanding code of all, our own. We've been protecting people and property since before most of today's codes were even written. And what we've learned along the way makes us the best choice to partner with for the future. Corson Fire and Security, celebrating 70 years. Learn more at corson.com.
Celebrate spring at Slim Chickens with the grilled chicken strawberry salad. Fresh greens piled with feta cheese, crisp cucumbers, candied pecans, and 100% all-natural grilled tenders. Topped with red, ripe strawberries. The grilled chicken strawberry salad. But hurry, it's only back for a limited time. Need a sweet spring treat? Upgrade your drink with any adult meal to a hand-spun strawberry milkshake. Slim Chickens. Dine in, drive-through, online, or delivery.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
I've been nursing 36 years, and I love my job.
We believe in caring for everyone, and that's what makes our work a purpose.
All right, we're back for the bottom of the second inning. 3-1, the Rhythm lead. Rain still coming down, just a little drizzle. Just looks really uncomfortable to me. Nate Cunningham back out on the mound for Franklin, and he will face number 9 hole hitter J.J. Williams. Hard hit ball out to Jenkins in at second. He fields this one cleanly as well. Throws on to first base for out number 1. His name is J.J. I still haven't found out what the J and the J stand for, but Zach's not here, so we won't be calling him JJ. Zach Williams on his first vacation in a number of years down in Florida. Probably having some rain. Probably rain down there all week. Probably have a horrible time. Levi Perrell steps into the plate. First pitch to him, called strike. He reached on an error and scored the first run as Henry Mosley knocked one out of the ballpark. That ball's outside the zone, ball 1. Swung on and fouled over by Grant Edwards. She's walking around. Maybe he's talking to John Smithson or Full Count Ministries Executive Director Jacob Oldham as they're down in the Miami airport. Breaking pitch by Cunningham misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Count goes full. Corson Fire and Security, Full Count. Protecting life and property since 1946. Go to www.corson, Koorsen. We have another swing and a foul ball. It will get right off of the first base dugout roof. 3 for 4 already in today's action. Folks, if you want to be a Full Count sponsor, all you got to do is be a sponsor of Full Count Rhythm. I just pick them off the sheet. Anybody who's sponsor of Full Count Rhythm can become a Full Count sponsor. Pitch lifted out to left field. Caught by Kelvin Reese. No relation for the second out. No relation to me. I'm sure he has some relation, but he's no relation to me. In Game Changer, it shows that his name is spelled R-E-E-C-E, but according to his college website at Stillman College, his last name is spelled R-E-E-S-E. He's from Montgomery, Alabama, In steps Ryan Miller, who had a 3-1 walk in the first inning and scored ahead of Mosley on that home run. Pitch gets on the outside corner, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ryan Miller leads the team in home runs. He has 6. There's a solid ground ball stabbed by Jackson Musrock up the middle, but he could not come up and make the play. Looks like, was that a leg, shin protector that fell off or an elbow pad? An infield single for Ryan Miller. Great attempt by Jackson Musrock there up the middle. But the third hit of the ball game for the Rhythm. First pitch swinging Henry Mosley. That gets out to center field. Sam Slaughter under it, and he will make the grab for out number 3 here in the second inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left on base after 2 complete. Full Count leads 3-1. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
I've been nursing 36 years, and I love my job.
We believe in caring for everyone. And that's what makes our work a purpose.
What I love here at Ascension is the sense of community and being.
I look out for them, they look out for me, and we look out for our patients.
I have too many blessings to count. I think that's what happens when you find your calling.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
Back for the third inning here in Hendersonville, Tennessee, Drakes Creek Park. 3-1 Full Count leads over the Franklin Duelers. This is a game for sole possession of first place in the South Division in the Ohio Valley League. Full Count comes in at 18-8. The Duelers are at 17-8, a half game behind. Full Count is on a 6-game winning streak. And that's not the longest of the season. They had an 8-game winning streak earlier this year and looking to keep stacking them. Coach Carmen is encouraging to keep stacking them up. Another pitch gets away from Gage Bradley, and a fastball rides in on Kelvin Reese, who's leading off the top of the third for the Duelers. Kelvin Reese, the left fielder, saw that Henry Mosley ball fly over the left field fence. Pitch goes 1 ball, 1 strike. Swung on, it popped up. Drew Lowry for his third putout on pop-ups. They have all been foul, haven't they? Third foul pop-up.
Now batting the right fielder, number 26, Jonathan.
A 1 out here in the top of the third, and that brings leadoff batter Jonathan Evans to the plate. Jonathan Evans, 6'2", 215 pounds, sophomore from Southern University. Swings and lifts another ball up in the air. This one, Levi Perrell will get under, and that's his second pop-up to catch. Evans now has popped up to the third baseman and popped up to the shortstop. So 2 outs, 2 quick outs for Gage Bradley. Mark Castle stepping to the plate, grounded out to Levi Perrell at shortstop. Castle playing in his 25th game He's played in every game for the Duelers. First pitch in there for called strike. Comes in hitting .241. 21 hits, 2 doubles, and a home run. Breaking pitch misses inside. Mark Castle, 6'1", 190-pound sophomore from Young Harris College. Hometown is St. John's, Florida, and that will get into the gap and all the way to the wall. J.J. Williams will retrieve it at the warning track and get it into the infield for a stand-up double for Mark Castle. Couldn't really actually hear the ball hit the bat up here. Of course, I don't have our field mic out again today, but mostly you'd probably hear raindrops coming off the roof. So 2 outs and a runner at second base. Sam Slaughter stepping to the plate. Started out at Memphis University and then played last year at Calhoun Community College down in Alabama and had a great year, and will be headed to my alma mater at Belmont University in the fall from Stewart's Creek High School just east of Nashville. First pitch to Slaughter misses high and outside. Sam Slaughter found out yesterday a new teammate that he'll have that's on the Rhythm roster right now. Another pitch way high and outside. And that is Cade Granzow, who I understand yesterday committed out of the transfer portal to head over to Belmont after transferring from Auburn University. 2 balls, no strikes to Slaughter. Just misses on the outside corner. 3 balls, no strikes. Base open down there at first base. Sam Slaughter. Got to be careful with him. Sure don't want to groove one here on 3-0. He could tie this game up, and it's definitely not grooved. A 4-pitch walk to Slaughter. Second walk of the game by Bradley. Puts runners at first and second. 2 outs. Nathaniel Lai, who struck out looking in his first appearance, stepping to the plate. 6'7". That's a large strike zone. If you can't throw a strike to Nathaniel Lai, you can't throw a strike. Looks like the rain is about to stop. That pitch goes inside. 5 straight balls thrown by Gage Bradley. And that one hits him on the elbow. Lai has a little look out there to Bradley, I guess. I'm not really sure why, but a hit by pitch loads the bases. So after the first 2 batters were retired, a double, a walk, and a hit by pitch, and that will bring out Ross Spurgeon, and we will have a Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram mound visit. Rhythm, our hometown dealer, is the title sponsor for the Full Count Rhythm. They are located in Madison, Tennessee, up on top of the hill, just down from Chick-fil-A of Rivergate, coming toward Hendersonville there on Gallatin Road. You can go online and see them at rhythmcdjr.com or give them a call at 615-733-4999. From the windup, Gage Bradley. Come into Jackson Musrock, who walked and scored in the second inning. First pitch to Musrock is a ball, so add that one to your list, Zach Williams. A ball after the mound visit. Strike 1 called on the outside corner. Pitch goes low and outside. 2 balls and a strike. On deck, Rashard Grace, who singled on a run and hit in the second inning. As I see the mounted police here at Hendersonville, there's a foul ball off to the right side. Count goes 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 Hendersonville police officers on top of 2 beautiful looking horses. Just down right field line. Looks like that gate is open down the first base line. That ball is lifted out to right field. In comes Henry Jackson, and he will make the grab for out number 3. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 3 runners left on base. After 2.5, still 3-1. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Compliant with code. If you're a facility manager or building owner, you've heard the term plenty of times. At Corson Fire and Security, we work to keep buildings compliant with the most demanding code of all, our own. We've been protecting people and property since before most of today's codes were even written. And what we've learned along the way makes us the best choice to partner with for the future. Corson Fire and Security, celebrating 70 years. Learn more at corson.com.
Celebrate spring at Slim Chickens with the grilled chicken strawberry salad. Fresh greens piled with feta cheese, crisp cucumbers, candied pecans, and 100% all-natural grilled tenders. Topped with red, ripe strawberries. The grilled chicken strawberry salad. But hurry, it's only back for a limited time. Need a sweet spring treat? Upgrade your drink with any adult meal to a hand-spun strawberry milkshake. Slim Chickens. Dine in, drive-through, online, or delivery.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Tim Reese back at Drakes Creek Park. The rain still trickling down, but I see people walking without umbrellas, and some of the folks in the stands have even taken the umbrellas down. We are headed to the bottom of the third inning. Thank you all for joining us. I'm sure we have our regulars on here, Grand Nora and the Quattrochis, Papa and Mama watching from Hickson. The game is getting in. Gene Perrell, Meemaw number 2. You're not Meemaw number 2. You're just Meemaw, okay? We don't have any number 1s or number 2s, so it's good to have you with us. Heather Robertson joining in. Todd Maloney.
The first baseman, number 4, Tyler Franks.
Lori Bailey chasing foul balls today. With Atticus, the Shark Boy baseball player. I don't know what that means, but he's chasing foul balls. First pitch to Tyler Franks. Outside, ball 1. So I've heard that my favorite son is here. Of course, he's my only son. Tyler Franks looks at ball 2. Do you see him somewhere? No? Oh, he's parking. My wife has given me the signs. Foul ball over past the Framework Athletics hospitality tent. That means it's off to the left side over past the third base dugout. Again, still providing some shelter for those folks that don't want to get wet. Tyler Franks looks at a pitch that almost hit him. He was waiting for it to hit him, and the home plate umpire called it strike 2, and now he's telling him to get back in the box. Tyler is not happy. He struck out in the first inning. He swings and taps a ball down to first baseline. Foul. I could just see it in his mannerism that he thought that ball was going to hit him, and as soon as the home plate umpire called strike, it's just defeated look. And we'll have a Corson Fire and Security full count. You might, if you're throwing off some fireworks, there's a ground ball diving play attempted by Matthew Jenkinson, but that will get down for a infield base hit. He kind of kept it around him and in front of him, but a single toward right field for Tyler Franks. So that puts a runner on first base with nobody out. Drew Lowry, third baseman, stepping into the box. He grounded out to Jenkinson. That is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 ground balls out of 13 batters so far that have gone to Jenkinson at second base. Lowry looks at the first pitch, misses inside. Lowry looks at ball 2. Franks leading off down at first base. I don't expect him to be running unless a hit and run is called. Lowry looks at that breaking pitch, called for a strike. Drew 24 hits, 7 doubles. There's a ground ball up the middle, could be 2. Musrock grabs and steps on the base, but the throw pulls Lai off of first base. So that'll be a fielder's choice and a 6 unassisted at second base for the first out. So the runner on at first base is Kyle Schecksnader, head coach at Franklin, is going to ask Wayne Seeley, the first base umpire, whether or not the throw actually pulled him off of first base. The only other umpire he could be asking that to would be Micah Holman, the home plate umpire, to see whether or not Nathaniel Lai kept his foot on first base. So with 1 out, Drew Lowry now replaces Tyler Franks at first base. And Drew Lowry is a threat to steal. He's second, and there he goes. The pitch is called a ball, and the throw down to second base is not caught by Jenkinson. So Drew Lowry has his, I believe that's going to be his 8th stolen base. Nope, he's got a couple more than that. That's his 10th stolen base of the year in 11 attempts. So 2 stolen bases for the Rhythm. Cunningham comes set with 1 out and a runner in scoring position. The pitch to Henry Jackson inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Henry hit a hard ground ball down the right field line that just scooted past the base and got down into the right field corner for a double. Henry gets under this one a little bit, and that's flied out to left field. Kelvin Reese under it to make the grab for out number 2. Harrison Travis now stepping to the plate with 2 outs. Travis from Carson Newman. On the roster as a catcher, he's also played first base. He hasn't been catching much at all because of some nagging injuries that he has, a little knee problem and a back problem. He's been in there as the DH and at first base. Count goes to 2 balls, no strikes to the second-year player with the full count Rhythm. 6'4", 225 pounds from Soddy Daisy, Tennessee. A fan favorite here, and he hits a ball down that left field line. It will get down, 1 hop the wall. Harrison Travis will try to get over to second base. Let's see if we can get Drew Lowry in there to score before Harrison Travis gets a chance of being thrown out at second. And he is safe sliding into second base with an RBI double. Harrison Travis, we've seen that play before. As sometimes he slides feet first, but most of the time he tries to get in there head first. So run in for the Rhythm gives them a 4-1 lead now over the Franklin Duelers. Hayden Miller steps to the plate. Swung at the first pitch that he saw, flew out to right field in the first inning. When they swing at the first pitch, they don't give me a chance to talk about him very much. Hayden Miller incoming freshman to the College of Charleston from Sandy Hook, Connecticut. Pitch called a strike. A wide zone here in the Ohio Valley League for the most part. Hayden Miller's parents are here in town, along with his two sisters. Mom Kelly Jacobo and dad Ron Miller. He's got a sister Grace and Charlotte. Both of them are younger, and he fouls the ball just to the right of the press box here at Drakes Creek Park. Need a big old long fishing net for that one. Maybe about a 50-footer, I don't know. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Miller. Ball in the dirt brings us to a full count. See if we can make this a Volunteer State Bank full count. Thanks to Ed Spurlock, Jeremiah Bennett, and Volunteer State Bank for their support. 3-2 foul ball. I got 4 for 5, Ken. Is that what you got? 4 for 5 on the day. Need to up those numbers. Hayden Miller, 5'11", 195 pound. Just recent high school graduate. And that pitch sails way over. Harrison Travers will try to get down to third base, and he will not get there. I'm not sure if they called him out because he overslid the base and maybe some part of his body came off. But, I mean, it sure looked like his hand got over. So a walk to Hayden Miller. But the way way it stands right now, I don't see anything getting changed. Is a 2-5 put out of Harrison Travis at third. Is that a caught stealing? I guess no. Okay. So just out 2-5. But the Rhythm score 1 on 2 hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base. 4-1, the Rhythm lead. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Edge Appraisal Services is who you should depend on to provide high-quality appraisals on all types of residential properties in Sumner County and surrounding counties. Contact them today at 615-554-3435 or check them out on the web at edgeappraisalservices.com. Mention you heard us on Full Count Rhythm Broadcast and receive 10% off your next appraisal. That's Edge Appraisal Services, proud supporter of the Full Count Rhythm.
Since 1980, Hemp Hill Brothers Coach Company has been rolling strong in the coach rental industry right here in our own backyard of Tennessee. At Hemp Hill Brothers, we bring a personal and customized approach to every project we work on. This is why our clients love riding with us and why they trust us to get them to wherever they need to be. Plus, at Hemp Hill Brothers, all coach rentals include a driver for your trip. Hemp Hill Brothers are proud to provide transportation for the Full Count Rhythm all season long. And listen for the Hemp Hill Brothers call to the bullpen this season. If you're interested in more info, find us on the web at hemphillbrothers.com or give us a call at 615-876-9000. That number again is 615-876-9000.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
To the top of the 4th we go. Rashard Grace, Matthew Jenkinson, Britt Rowell. First 3 hitters scheduled for the Franklin Duelers to face Gage Bradley back on the mound. And as he has done for the last 2 innings, first pitch is high and tight. Rashard Grace singled into left field, was stranded at third base. Count goes 2 balls and a strike to Grace. Gage Bradley giving up 1 run on 2 hits. And goes 3 balls, no strikes now to the Franklin Duelers catcher. All right, so we had a visit from my son Wilson and his boy Eli. Where did they go? They head out. That was too much equipment around here for a 2.5-year-old. The pitch gets in there for called strike 1. 3 balls and 1 strike. 4. Third walk by Bradley. Cunningham has 3 walks as well for the Duelers, and I'm sure that ball is not drive, very difficult to grasp, as you may be able to see out in right center field there, heading towards center field, the mounted patrol. Just look at the Chick-fil-A of Rivergate cow out there on the wall just past that as they're now going out of view. Bradley's first pitch to Jenkinson misses high and inside. When he misses, he's missing high and inside, or at least on the arm side, as they say. Jenkinson grounded out to Lowry on a slow chopper. There's a pitch on the inside corner called strike 1. The designated hitter, Brett Rowell, on deck. Looks like the rain has stopped here at Drakes Creek Park just in time to finish this ball game and get the Freedom Festival underway. Bubba Perry up in the press box, the Andy Gilley press box. He will have his Big Bubba's Bash August the 17th right here on this field. Ground ball down to third baseline. It will go foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bradley trying to get that ground ball, but wants to get that one to an infielder. And Vicki Maloney thought she'd melt in the rain. Will come Tuesday night to the first responders. Breaking pitch in the dirt and throw down from Miller to second base as they check to see whether or not Jenkinson went on the swing, but he did not, says first base umpire, and a stolen base by Richard Grace. Honestly, I don't know. I think he went as soon as he saw the ball in the dirt. But as I'm replaying it now in my head, but I don't know. Okay. So don't let me talk you out of a wild pitch instead of a stolen base. I don't think I thought he left. So the full count brought to you by Volunteer State Bank. And that pitch goes behind the batter for ball 4. Runners now at first and second. So you're going to go wild pitch on that, is that right? I would agree with that. And out hustling is Ross Spurgeon, a pitching coach, for a very, very quick Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram mound visit. Checking in, Zach Williams. He is. I hope you're enjoying your vacation, Zach. Don't be wishing you're back working. Enjoy your vacation. Had a little bit of rain here, but it seems like it's stopped now, and hopefully we'll get this game in before they tell us to get off the field. I was looking back at last year's game on July 3rd, a year ago. That pitch gets down and in the dirt. That should be a wild pitch, as Bradley has got to be struggling with a wet ball. Puts runners at second and third. Nobody out here in the top of the 4th inning. 4-1 Rhythm lead. 2 runners in scoring position for the Duelers. Swing and a miss by Rowell. It may do Bradley just some good just to reach back and throw that ball. Don't try to pinpoint it. Just say, here it is. See if you can hit it. He's got 4 walks and a hit batter. Only given up 2 hits thus far. Breaking pitch in there for called strike 2. Pretty looking pitch there. On deck, Kelvin Reese, the number 9 hole hitter. No force play here as the Rhythm infield playing back will concede a run for an out. Breaking pitch says that he swung a throw down to first base by Miller to complete the out. First out of the inning Second strikeout of the ball game by Bradley. Now Kevin Reese will step to the plate. He popped out to Drew Lowry in foul territory. One of the 3 foul pop-ups that Lowry has caught. A square around a bunt as that pitch was yanked to the glove side of Bradley. Probably a good thing that it went that way. Runners at second and third, 1 out. Breaking pitch misses, maybe low. On deck, the leadoff man, Jonathan Evans. Another square to bunt, and he lays one down. And Gage Bradley will field it and just tag the runner coming home from third base. So the runner at first started to go to second. So a failed safety squeeze will retire Grace at between third and home. So a 1 unassisted there. And a fielder's choice that will get Kelvin Reese on base. So that puts runners at first and third. We have runners on the edges. Brought to you by Edge Appraisal Services. Provide high-quality appraisals on all types of residential properties in Sumner County and surrounding counties. Go to edgeappraisalservices.com for more information. The runner goes to second, and now Bradley has the ball. He's trying to figure out where to go, and he will just let Kelvin Reese go back to first base. I don't think he was trying to pull the play where he's willing to give himself up to allow the run to score. I wouldn't think you'd do that in a 4-1 game. He starts to go on that pitch. Pitch was called a ball, but he stopped. Jonathan Evans watching all this happen, and that's got to ruin his concentration. But so instead of runners at the corners, runners at the edges. Breaking pitch blocked by Miller behind the plate. Very sharp break right at the end as it gets to the plate. That ball got down into the turf. Now a 2-0 count with 2 outs. No runs have come across yet here after 2 were on and nobody out. Pitch right down the can, called strike 1. So 2 outs. The runner takes off. Pitch inside, no throw made. So a stolen base by Kelvin Reese. Unless you're in Louisville. I can't help it, Ken. I just can't help it. Runners at second and third now. 2 outs, 3 balls, 1 strike. Swung on and grounded foul down the first base line. Brings us to a full count. Volunteer State Bank, full count. Not sure how many places that Volunteer State Bank has around the area, and that breaking pitch misses low and inside. The third walk of the inning loads the bases for Mark Castle.
The third baseman, number 22, Mark Castle.
No hits in the inning. A walk, a strikeout, and then a failed squeeze play, and that ball's popped up, and it will get out of play. Close to the Merch Pavilion.
Fans, please return all foul balls to the merchandise pavilion.
Formerly known as the Merch Tent, and then when they put that metal roof on top, we had to change the name. Swing and another foul ball tapped back to the backstop. Gage Bradley now has Mark Castle in a hole. No balls, 2 strikes. There we go. Volunteer State Bank. East Main Street and New Shackle Island, 2 locations. A excuse me check swing by Castle, and he taps one just in front of the Rhythm dugout. I think if he hadn't hit that ball with his bat, it might have hit him in the stomach. That was a breaking pitch that just did not quite come around. Count still remains no balls, 2 strikes. That ball is driven out to center field, but Henry Mosley, who covers a lot of territory out there, makes the play for the 3rd out of the 4th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 3 runners left on base for the 2nd inning in a row. 4-1, Rhythm still lead. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Looking to purchase a home or possibly refinance your home's mortgage? Then you need to talk to Kevin Long of the Long Team with CMG Financial. Give him a call at 615-496-8400. That number again is 615-496-8400. Or check them out on the web at kevinlong.net. Proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm. NMLS number 195255.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Time for the Rhythm to get the sticks going here in the bottom of the 4th inning. 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors for Full Count. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error for the Franklin Duelers. Rhythm will send 9-1-2. J.J. Williams swings at the first pitch from Nate Cunningham and fouls it over to the dugout. Nate Cunningham, after giving up a 3-run homer to Henry Mosley, has set the Rhythm down as that ball is lifted out to right field. Caught by Jonathan Evans for the 1st out. Levi Perrell stepping to the plate, 0 for 2 with a run scored. There's Reed. Probably heading to get us some water now, as I ended up texting him, and I didn't have time to be really nice. Here's all I said. First pitch to Perrell, misses. Another pop-up in the infield. Nathaniel Lai over at first base will drift back toward the second base bag and make the catch for out number 2. 2 quick outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Some would say this is the best time that for the Rhythm they like to score with 2 outs. Ryan Miller stepping to the plate. He is 1 for 1 as a single, and now 2 singles as that ball's hit hard that Nathaniel Lai laid out. Okay. He dove for, got a glove on it, but all he did was keep it from going into right field. So that's 2 basically infield singles for Ryan Miller, who's now been on base all 3 times to the plate. So with 2 outs, runner at first base, Henry Mosley, who's in scoring position when he gets in the batter's box. First pitch misses inside. Reed Glover, thank you, buddy. I didn't have, that's okay. I know you got all kinds of stuff going on, but I didn't have time to be really nice and send you a long text. That pitch misses. To Mosley, 2 balls, no strikes. Henry 1 for 2, 3-run homer in the first, flew out to center field and swings and misses at that off-speed pitch. Nate Cunningham coming into today's game, 15 innings, 14 hits, 5 runs, 4 were earned. There's a ball that out into right field. It will get down in front of Jonathan Evans for a base hit. So 2 outs and 2 singles.
First baseman number 4.
Brings up Tyler Franks. Henry Mosley now 2 for 3. Franks 1 for 2. He singled into right field his last at bat. It's a ball hard down to the Duelers bullpen, where looks like there is some activity down there. Looks like somebody's getting loose. No balls, 1 strike. Pitch to Franks, misses low and outside. 2 outs, 2 on. 1-1 pitch. About chin high. Franks moves that melon out of the way. That's got the big hard hat on top of it. That chin right there is not protected. 2 balls and a strike. Swung on and fouled off over the Framework Athletics hospitality tent. Thanks to Framework Athletics and CrossFit Hendersonville for the use of their facilities all season long for the full count rhythm. 2-2 pitch. Swung on. Foul tipped into the mitt maybe? I'm not sure. Regardless, it's strike 3 swinging for out number 3. So no runs, 2 hits, no errors. 2 runners left on base at the end of 4. Full Count leads 4-1. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Corson Fire and Security first opened for business in 1946. From the very beginning, we understood something important. We're not just protecting buildings. We're protecting the dreams that built them. We're protecting the lives unfolding inside them. Fire extinguishers, sprinkler systems, and security products are the tools of our trade, but people are the inspiration behind it. For 7 decades, we've never forgotten that. Corson Fire and Security. Corson.com.
We all think about our home's yards, gutters, floors, and so much more. When was the last time you thought about your sprinkler system? That's where Music City Fire Sprinkler steps in. It may shock you that in-home sprinkler systems are discreet and affordable. Let the experts at Music City Fire Sprinkler tell you for themselves. Give them a call at 615-826-7450 or check them out on the web at mcfs.us. That's Music City Fire Sprinkler, proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Franklin Duelers coming to the plate here in the top of the 5th inning. Gage Bradley still out there on the mound. Sam Slaughter stepping to the plate to lead off the 5th inning. Mark Castle made the last out with bases loaded, I believe on an 0-2 pitch that he saw. It drove it fairly deep out to center field, but Henry Mosley tracked it down to keep the Rhythm lead at 3. Sam Slaughter, center fielder, who is 0 for 1 with a walk. Umbrellas are down. Hopefully seats are washed off or dried off. They've been washed off, dried off, and maybe it's not too humid out there on this Freedom Festival night here at Drakes Creek Park. Fastball swung on and fouled off past the Framework Athletics hospitality tent. Food trucks galore out there in left field parking lot. Music City is the cream-colored truck out there in left field, about where Henry Mosley deposited his home run. Swung on the 2-1 pitch back to Henry Mosley, and he will make the grab for out number 1 here in the top of the 5th inning.
Now batting the first baseman, number 31, Nathaniel Lott.
Wonder if my counterpart Sam Reeves was able to set up anywhere, or maybe he's broadcasting from inside the dugout, the Franklin Duelers dugout. He was doing radio only, since we do video. Gage Bradley trying to pull the trick that Nate Cunningham pulled on Tyler Franks, to throw one behind him and see if he could hit his bat, but he didn't get it that time, and Nathaniel Lott looks out at Gage Bradley with a look like, why are you trying to throw it at me? You already hit me once. 2-0 pitch. Swung on and popped up, and that is over this way and off the roof. Young guy gets it. Let's see if he returns that back to the Merch Pavilion. And he's headed there right now. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 line. He swings. It's a soft line drive that Drew Lowry catches before it hits the artificial turf. Out number 2. Soft line drive. First ball that Drew Lowry has caught in fair territory. So now that Sam Slaughter has batted, I see his family walking. Another pitch that gets away from Gage Bradley, and he hits Jackson Musrock in the wallet. Second hit by pitch. So it looks like the Slaughters are headed, I'm not sure, they're headed out to the food trucks, I believe. Melissa, and I think that's her father, Joe, and her son, brother of Sam. What is his name? I don't remember. Isaac? No, Sam Slaughter's brother. Oh, he's not a mister. He's just a kid. 20-something years old. I don't call 25-year-old or 28-year-old a mister yet. 2 outs, 1 runner on. Pitch misses outside. Gage Bradley only had 1 3-up, 3-down inning. That was in the first. Otherwise, the Duelers have left several runners on base. That ball gets in on that outside corner. Duelers, after 4 innings, left 7 runners aboard. The Rhythm have left 6. Another pitch misses inside. 2 balls and a strike. Shard Grace been on base both times he's come to the plate. He had a single in the left field and walked. Moved over to third base on 2 wild pitches. And then was tagged out by Gage Bradley when Kelvin Reese attempted to safety squeeze bunt him home. He bunted it right back to the pitcher. So 3-1 count to Rashard Grace. Swing and a miss. Brings us to a Volunteer State Bank full count. Volunteer State Bank located at 323 East Main Street and 530 New Shackle Island Road. Very close to the Glenbrook Shopping Center. Runner takes off. There's a ground ball up the middle. Levi Perrell will pick up and throw to the long stretch of Tyler Franks for out number 3. Third out and a no on the full count. First pitch foul ball. Only second one of the day. So no runs, no hits, no errors. 1 runner left on. Score is still 4-1. Rhythm lead. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
I've been nursing 36 years, and I love my job.
We believe in caring for everyone. And that's what makes our work a purpose.
What I love here at Ascension is the sense of community and being.
I look out for them, they look out for me, and we look out for our patients.
I have too many blessings to count. I think that's what happens when you find your calling.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
Tim Reese back at Drakes Creek Park. 4.5 innings have been played. So we have a full game just in case the rains come again and we have to shorten this game. Last year, let me see if I can find that. Yes, last year the same situation occurred July 3rd. A game between the Henderson Flash and the Full Count Rhythm. And my recollection, or somebody was recalling this, Henderson Flash were late getting to the ball game because of a traffic problem. And then the game, I don't know how long it actually lasted, but it was a 17-12 game. So you know there, with 29 runs scored, there was that took a lot of time, and we weren't sure we were going to get the game done in time by when Hendersonville City Park said that we had to be finished. But Drew Lowry stepping to the plate. Hopefully we won't have that issue today. 2 balls, no strikes from Cunningham. Swinging a ground ball foul down the third base line. Lowry 0 for 2. Reached on a fielder's choice and scored in the third inning. Drew Lowry playing in game 17. He hits a ground ball up the middle. It will get through the wickets at shortstop, and he will reach on an error by Jackson Musrock. Second error of the ball game for the Duelers.
The right fielder, number 15, Henry Jackson.
Henry the Eagle Jackson stepping into the plate. Jackson Musrock's only his third error of the year. Playing at shortstop. Swung on and popped out to short center field, and that will be caught by Sam Slaughter. Drew Lowry didn't get off too far where he could be doubled up. Thought that might have a chance to get down, but Slaughter got a good break on that. Harrison Travis stepping to the plate. Fouled straight back. Jackson Musrock has played in 23 games. See how many chances he's had. 23 games, 75 total chances coming in as Drew Lowry will head down to second base, possibly on a hit and run. Harrison Travis fouls that ball off to the right side. Drew Lowry will head back to first base. Jackson Musrock has a .973 fielding percentage, which is very good for a shortstop. Step off and throw to first base by the left-handed pitching Nate Cunningham. Drew Lowry back safely. 0-2 pitch to Travis with 1 out. Lowry does not go. Ball gets away from Rashard Grace, but not far enough for Lowry to advance. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Breaking pitch misses outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Harrison Travis staying at the host home of Don and Jan Bowes. Swung on it, driven deep down the left field line, but foul. Off of the, is that the Emergency Services Mobile Command Center down there? The gray, it's got the green flashing light down there. This would be my guess. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Lowry leads off, and he goes on the pitch. Swing and a miss. Throw almost hits Nate Cunningham in the back. I'm telling you, if I was a pitcher these days, I would not be turning around. Stolen base by Lowry, second of the ball game, 11th on the year. Third strikeout of the ball game for Nate Cunningham. Puts 2 outs on the board, but a runner now in scoring position for young Hayden Miller. He sees a pitch called a strike. I didn't say it was a strike. I said it was called a strike. Because that ball is in the left-handed batter's box. Not in the river. It's in the left-handed batter's box. That ball stung out to center field. Sam Slaughter coming in hard, and he will not come up with a clean. Hayden Miller will head to second base, get in there. Miller will get on a single and an RBI single as Drew Lowry scored on the base hit, but Hayden Miller moves up to second on the error by Sam Slaughter out there in center field. He was coming on hard to try to get some momentum to make a throw home. He just couldn't come up with the play. So an RBI single for Hayden Miller gives the Rhythm a 5-1 lead here in the 5th inning. J.J. Williams stepping to the plate. 0 for 2. Thank you again to my lovely wife who's interning and handling the scoreboard and commercial breaks. Helping me keep the plate spinning. Swung on, hard hit, diving play by Matthew Jenkinson up the middle. Line drive caught to retire the side, but the Rhythm score 1 unearned run on 1 hit. There were 2 errors and 1 runner left on base. After 5, the Rhythm lead 5-1. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Celebrate spring at Slim Chickens with the grilled chicken strawberry salad. Fresh greens piled with feta cheese, crisp cucumbers, candied pecans, and 100% all-natural grilled tenders. Topped with red, ripe strawberries. The grilled chicken strawberry salad. But hurry, it's only back for a limited time. Need a sweet spring treat? Upgrade your drink with any adult meal to a hand-spun strawberry milkshake. Slim Chickens. Dine in, drive-through, online, or delivery.
United Machine and Tool has been manufacturing the highest quality projects for a wide variety of industries for over 35 years. We deliver high-quality CNC machine components and fabrication projects from prototype to production. United Machine and Tool is committed to quality and excellence in the manufacturing industry. We're located in Goodlettsville, Tennessee. Check us out on the web at umttn.com for any manufacturing needs. That's United Machine and Tool, a proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Hemphill Brothers call to the bullpen for the Full Count Rhythm. Brings Carson Plumidor from Georgia Southwestern out of the bullpen. 6'2", 160-pound junior from Buford, Georgia, just outside of Atlanta. Son of Tom and Danielle Plumidor, who I met yesterday. I assume they are still here. Has a brother Camden and a sister named Presley. The grandson of Grandma in Boca Raton, Florida, and Granddaddy and Ami in Lawrenceville, Georgia. Carson Plumidor on for his 8th appearance of the season. Does not have a record yet. 13 2/3 innings, 6 hits, 4 runs, only 2 earned. 6 walks, 15 strikeouts, and a very good ERA of 1.32 as Ryan Miller says, get back on the mound and throw one more warm-up pitch. You're not ready. Carson Plumidor on in relief of Gage Bradley, who went 5 innings, gave up only 2 hits. Hit 2 batters. Gave up 1 run. It was earned. Ended up walking 5 batters. I think only had 2 strikeouts. But he is in line for the victory as Carson Plumidor's first pitch to Matthew Jenkinson goes wide of the mark. Swung on and drilled down the left field line. That'll be down for a hit and probably extra bases for Jenkinson. J.J. Williams retrieves the baseball on the warning track. And Jenkinson in with a stand-up double to lead off the 6th inning for the Duelers.
Now batting, the designated hitter number 15, Brett Rao.
First hit of the game for Jenkinson. Brett Rao stepping to the plate, 0 for 2. Pop out and a strikeout. Fastball fouled off straight back. Five to 1 Rhythm lead. 8 hits for the Rhythm. They have 5 runs, but only 3 are earned, as Franklin Duelers have committed 3 errors here in the ball game. Have led to 2 runs as that ball hits Rao somewhere in the lower body. Probably his feet. If it had hit his ankles, he probably would have been rolling around, howling a little bit. So 3rd hit batter of the game for Rhythm pitchers. That's Bryce Cape, the pinch hitter for Kelvin Reese. Cape played. We have a pinch runner, looks like 2 as the home plate umpire has just pointed down to first base. And that will be number 20, who is Jackson Norris, pinch running at first base.
Pinch running at first base, number 20, Jackson Norris.
So Norris will come in. He's one of the top hitters for. So Jackson Norris will go to the DH spot, and Bryce Cape will move out to left field for Kelvin Reese. Swung on and fouled off. That ball is a little closer to some of these folks that are down on the macadam, as Bryce Cape looks like he needs a towel, or I don't think he needs a new bat. Maybe some pine tar is what he's looking for. So Jackson Norris with that is a dirty uniform already that he has on. He's got dirt all over that top. Pinch running here in the top of the 6th inning. Breaking pitch, attempted bunt, and home plate umpire says that he went for it, but it was in the turf and gets by Ryan Miller. It'd be a wild pitch. So runners now at 2nd and 3rd. 1 strike. They got 2. Is it 2 strikes on the? He's already thrown 2 pitches. All right, I didn't know we'd had 2 pitches thrown already. I thought that was the first pitch. So I'm going to go. So are we 2 balls and a strike, or? Oh, it is 1-2. Okay, I'm totally confused. All right, okay, there we go. I have reason to question the clock operator from time to time now, Todd Neal. Don't tell me that that hadn't happened. So nobody out, runners at second and third, and a rip down toward the Framework Athletics hospitality tent, but it will be foul for Bryce Cape, pinch hitting for Kelvin Reese. Bryce Cape from Southeastern Illinois Junior College. Swinging a foul ball back to the screen. Cape started in the game 2 days ago between the Rhythm and the Duelers. Cape from Evansville, Indiana, 5'9", 160-pound redshirt freshman. Cape hitting just below 200, so him coming in to pinch hit is a little bit different, but Kelvin Reese is hitting half of 200, so fouled or popped up in the infield. Hayden Miller will take charge and make the out for the first out of the inning. Brings the top of the order back to the plate. Jonathan Evans, 0 for 2 with a walk. So a double to lead off the inning. A hit batter and a wild pitch put runners at second and third. Now with 1 out, Jonathan Evans fouls the ball straight back off of Ryan Miller's glove. Our unnamed bat boy retrieves it. Let's see if we can get to. That's right. He does have a name. We just don't know it. The unknown bat boy. Fastball misses outside. Carson Plumidor on in relief here. First inning. Another pitch misses outside. One of 2 sidearm pitchers for the Rhythm, Carson Plumidor and Jack Thompson. Plumidor, the second pitcher from Georgia Southwestern that has pitched for Full Count Rhythm, as that pitch just missed outside. Count goes 3 balls and 1 strike. If Evans gets on, Mark Castle will step to the plate with the bases loaded for the second time in 3 innings. And he will get that opportunity as Plumidor walks Evans. So a double, a hit batter, and a walk. Loaded the bases. Carson Plumidor staying at the home of Ryan and Dawn, D-A-W-N Miller. No relation to our catcher, Ryan Miller from Dublin, Ohio. Swung on and tapped foul toward the Rhythm dugout. Mark Castle flew out to center field to end the 4th inning and strand the bases loaded. As the folks are starting to come in for the Freedom Festival, bringing babies in strollers and chairs. Another foul ball. Got a piece of somebody, maybe Ryan Miller. Looked like as home plate umpire Michael Holman was starting to head out. So no balls, 2 strikes to Mark Castle. Strikeout right now would be large. Nothing fat here, Carson. No, there's an 0-2 pitch that catches the outside corner for a call. Strike 3. Huge strikeout for Plumidor for out number 2. His first strikeout of the ball game.
Now batting the center fielder, number 23.
Hadn't been a lot of strikeouts in this game, which is kind of unusual. I think the Rhythm are probably averaging 10 strikeouts from their pitching staff per game. That ball is lifted out to right center field. That will get down by Sam Slaughter. 1 run will score. Throw home will not be in time as Sam Slaughter gets a 2-run single to bring the Duelers closer. Score now 5-3.
Now batting, first baseman.
As Matthew Jenkinson and Jackson Norris come across the plate. And with 2 outs, that brings Nathaniel Lai to the plate. 0 for 2 with reached on a hit batter. 1 ball, no strikes now to the 6'7" first baseman. There's a line drive in the left field. That will get in there and score another run. 2-out rally here by the Duelers, and they are now 1 run behind here in the 6th inning. So back-to-back singles.
The shortstop, number 21, Jackson Musrock.
Carson Plumidor thought he could get out of this. Got a strikeout for the 2nd out. But 2 singles have plated 3 runs here for the Duelers. 5-4 is the Rhythm lead. Sidearm pitch misses low and outside. Musrock was hit his last appearance. 3 hits in the inning. Swung on and driven out to center field. Mosley on his horse. He goes back. Back he goes, and it's off the base of the fence. 2 runs will score. Musrock is heading to third. The throw there is in time as Drew Lowry applies the tag to the helmet of Jackson Musrock, but he gets a 2-run double, and that gives the Franklin Duelers the lead. He is out on the throw, 8-5, all the way home as Henry Mosley delivered a strike right on the bag. But Jackson Musrock gave that a ride out to center field. So 4 hits in the inning, and 5 runners come across. So 5 runs on 4 hits. No errors, nobody left on base. Franklin Duelers lead 6-5. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Don't strike out at your next party. Order the food that will get your crowd cheering. Chick-fil-A of Rivergate. We have many catering options available, from our Chick-fil-A nugget trays to our original Chick-fil-A sandwiches to our chocolate chunk cookies and fudge brownies. We have something for everyone. Order online at chickfil-a.com or call the store at 615-851-4007.
Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram knocks it out of the park with Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, all new vehicles come with a Rhythm exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles, no additional charge. That's a home run. Find your new Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram in Madison, just 10 minutes north of Nashville.
If you've got a dream, then we've got you covered. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram is like no other.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Big inning for the Franklin Duelers there in the top of the 6th inning as they score 5 runs on 4 hits. We have a Hemphill Brothers call to the bullpen for the Duelers. Liam Samuels from Kentucky Wesleyan College, freshman, 6'1", 200 pounds from Vieira, Florida, will come on in relief of Nate Cunningham, who went 5 innings and is now the pitcher of record. He can only get the win. As Cunningham out of the game, giving up 8 hits in his 5 runs. Or in his 5 innings, 5 runs, 3 were earned. See how many he walked. 3 walks, 3 strikeouts. And the first batter that Liam Samuels faces is Levi Perrell, and apparently he had a grudge against Levi Perrell, so he plunked him right in the middle of the back. So that puts leadoff batter on base. That will bring Ryan Miller to the plate.
Ryan Miller.
Little guy down there wants me to wave. I don't know who that is. Oh, that's Atticus. Okay, there we go. I saw that Atticus is the one going to get in the foul balls. Okay. I didn't read the whole thing. We're checking on Levi Perrell down there at first base. Ryan Miller stepping to the plate. Last time Ryan Miller hit a home run here, he had to leg it out. First pitch into Miller is called a strike. No outs. Levi Perrell on at first base. Another pitch that hits Miller. So Liam Samuels is taking target practice on rhythm batters. We're efforting to find out who the bat boy is. But a Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram mound visit will be paid by Jacob Snyder to Liam Samuels as a sidearm right-hander is getting loose down in the bullpen. All kinds of activity going on here. I'm glad you're running that board there, hon. Because there's still a lot of moving parts here in this park. Loud music, and I don't know if they started the live music down there or not. Heard some music earlier, but not sure where all these people, where are they going to watch these fireworks? From right over here in the outfield? Are they going to be over there on field 2? All I know is when the game's over, my train's heading to the house, okay? I've seen fireworks before. I've heard them, and I've seen them. All right, we're back ready for baseball. Henry Mosley, could he do it again? Got a chance to hit another 3-run bomb here. 2 runners are on. Same situation as he faced when he led off the, or got in the first inning. First 2 runners got on. He got to the plate with nobody out. I believe it was the first pitch he saw that he deposited over that left field wall. Now has a count of 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner at second takes off. The runner at first takes off late, and the throw goes down to second base. Ryan Miller is in there safely. He earned his a little bit more than Levi Perrell, but that's Perrell's second stolen base of the game. I think that is stolen base 13 out of 14. Now the shortstop down there picking something off of Ryan Miller's face. Looked like he was doing a little facial repair. I'm not sure what it was. Maybe he had one of those black rubber pellets. Mosley sees a slow breaking pitch, takes a big hack, and fouls it off. 2 balls, 2 strikes. You got 2 balls, 2 strikes? You got 1? Okay, well. Doesn't matter. He's tapped the ball down to third base. That'll get a run in, and Mosley will be thrown out at first base. An RBI ground out for Henry Mosley. Good base running by Levi Perrell. And the game is tied. Ryan Miller moves down to third base. And with 1 out, Tyler Franks looking at the go-ahead run down there at third base with less than 2 outs. Tyler just needs to put the bat on the ball here. Struck out twice. Singled. And there's a ball. That ball will get in the gap. And one hop over the wall, and a ground rule double will give the Rhythm the lead here by 1. So after giving up the lead with a 5 spot in the top of the 6th, the Rhythm have come back to take the lead over the Duelers, 7-6. And still only 1 out as Drew Lowry will step to the plate. So an RBI ground rule double for Tyler Franks. First pitch to Lowry misses. That's the first hit of the inning. First 2 batters were hit by a pitch. Lowry swings at a high fastball, fouls that back toward field 2, toward Gallatin. According to Zach Williams, Gallatin is to our right, which is actually, going toward Louisville or Franklin. Another foul ball. This one is toward Millersville. Toward the Shackle Island. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So there is some live music now out there. I see Autumn Robertson walking in front of the press box. I wonder if she wants me to wave to her. Drew Robertson fouls the ball straight back toward, not sure where straight behind us would be. Maybe Cottontown. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Drew Lowry, who is depositing foul balls all over the yard here. 1 out and a runner out second base. Ball in the turf. Blocked by Grace. Ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Drew Lowry grounded out. Reached on a fielder's choice and scored. Reached on an error and scored. Both times he's reached base, he's stolen second. He's a thief. Count goes full. A Volunteer State Bank full count. I mean, nothing says Tennessee like Volunteer State Bank, right? Liam Samuels comes to the stretch and delivers. Swung on and fouled off to the right side. Looks like it will get out of the field of play, and it will. We'll find green grass on the other side of the fence. 3 for 3 for the full count Rhythm. That's what I have. Ken Stegall, the world's greatest official scorer, or at least in the Ohio Valley League. I don't know, those folks at major leagues might have pretty good. Another foul ball. Doesn't count in the stats that I'm keeping, but he has fouled off 4 pitches that I have. Drew Lowry has delivered some big hits so far this year for the Rhythm. And as a fly ball at the left field, Bryce Cape, who came on for Kelvin Reese, will make the catch, throw back to second base to try to double off Tyler Franks, but Franks able to scamper back in time. Henry Jackson coming to the plate, 1 for 3. He's also doubled. Looking for his first RBI of the game. Henry Jackson now has 21 hits on the season, 4 doubles, a triple. 9 RBIs. Swings, fouls that pitch straight back. RBI number 10 would be very, very nice right now. Tyler Franks looks to get off, and there's a line drive over the head of Jenkinson at second. Let's see, Franks will come in without a throw. So there it is, RBI number 10 for Henry, the Eagle Jackson. Line drive single into right field. 2-out RBI, just like gold. The Rhythm go up 8-6 over the Duelers. As 3 runs are across here in the bottom of the 6th inning. The second hit of the inning, Harrison Travis can keep it going. First pitch he sees in there for called strike 1. Harrison Travis doubled down the left field line in the 3rd inning, driving in Drew Lowry. Walked and struck out. Breaking pitch misses high. Harrison Travis, one thing that he has not done yet this year is hit a ball out of the ballpark. There's a fly ball in the right center field. That chases Slaughter back. He's not going to get it. There it is. There it is. Just call me a prophet. That ball just got over the fence as Harrison Travis hits his first long ball. Big high five from my intern. You are welcome, Harrison Travis. I will call out your home runs. I mean, that may not be as great as calling basically the lights going out. As Zach Williams said, it's 11 o'clock here, and then 3 seconds later the lights go out. As Jacob Snyder will come out for the second visit, and he will take the ball from Liam Samuels. And we will have a Hemphill Brothers call to the bullpen, but first we'll take a break. As the Rhythm take a 10-6 lead, you're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Hey, I've been thinking, bank fees can seem pretty cruel. Well, they did until I went to Volunteer State Bank. I found a bank with a local personalized service and free checking. Yeah, may I present to you Kasasa. Now, it's kind of like my checking account is paying me instead of the other way around. Visit one of our 11 locations or anywhere you have a phone. Real people, real solutions, right here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
5-run inning for the Full Count Rhythm here in the bottom of the 6th to match the 5-run inning of the Franklin Duelers. Big blow from Harrison Travis, a 2-run home run, his first of the year. A 2-run or a ground out that drove in 1 run. A ground rule double drove in another run by Tyler Franks. And then Henry Jackson with a big 2-out RBI single into right field. And then Harrison Travis cleaned the bases with a 2-run homer just to the right of the photograph of Todd Hundley out there, the Chick-fil-A of Rivergate. Cow. I think he had a self-portrait there. I'm just kidding. Love Todd Henley, and the Chicken Man, as we call him. If you don't love Todd Hundley, you just don't have any heart. I said Todd Henley like I'm talking about Henley Oldham. 10-6, the Rhythm lead. Hayden Miller steps to the plate. He likes it. Oh! That came right off our window. Hey, send it up. I'll autograph it. I'm telling you, that would have. Look where that would have hit. That would have hit me in the right ear. Hayden Miller. That's your mama. He's getting back at me for trying to outbid his mom for that jersey. Yeah, Mission jersey. No balls, 2 strikes to Hayden Miller with 2 outs. Side armor Ethan Vandermint as Miller lifts one. That should be deep enough. I just don't know if it's fair enough. But it's not deep enough as Bryce Cape catches it in foul territory right at the wall, as that ball was way high, but an out. Outside of y'all's viewing, no question, but high and deep, but a foul pop-up down the left field line that was right at the edge of the wall. So lots of runs, not as many hits, but enough to drive in 5 runs. Let's see, 1, 2, 3 hits, 1 the big blow. Harrison Travis' home run, no errors, nobody left on base. 10-6, the Rhythm lead. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Don't strike out at your next party. Order the food that will get your crowd cheering. Chick-fil-A Rivergate. We have many catering options available, from our Chick-fil-A nugget trays to our original Chick-fil-A sandwiches to our chocolate chunk cookies and fudge brownies. We have something for everyone. Order online at chickfil-a.com or call the store at 615-851-4007.
Since 1980, Hemp Hill Brothers Coach Company has been rolling strong in the coach rental industry right here in our own backyard of Tennessee. At Hemp Hill Brothers, we bring a personal and customized approach to every project we work on. This is why our clients love riding with us and why they trust us to get them to wherever they need to be. Plus, at Hemp Hill Brothers, all coach rentals include a driver for your trip. Hemp Hill Brothers are proud to provide transportation for the Full Count Rhythm all season long. And listen for the Hemp Hill Brothers call to the bullpen this season. If you're interested in more info, find us on the web at hemphillbrothers.com or give us a call at 615-876-9000. That number again is 615-876-9000.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
We survived the foul ball that hit off the glass right in front of us. The glass did not shatter, and we are safe. Call to the bullpen. Hemp Hill Brothers call to the bullpen brings in Will Newell from Lipscomb University, 6'8", 230-pound sophomore from Tallahassee, Florida. Right-hander, the son of Charles and Amy Newell. Will Newell, see, has what his line has been. He has 3 starts. This is now his 5th appearance. 0-2 record. Coming in a hold situation, I guess, or could get a save if he pitched the rest of the ball game. 11 innings pitched, 16 hits, 18 runs, 14 earned, 4 walks, 11 strikeouts. He will face 6, 7, and 8. Rashard Grace fouls the first pitch off to the left side. Here in the top of the 7th inning. So lots of scoring in the 6th, 5 by the Duelers and 5 by the Rhythm. Harrison Travis's ball that he hit out there to right center field, I didn't think he got it all, honestly. I thought he got it well enough to maybe get down in the gap, but as soon as Sammy Slaughter out there to the wall, and he saw that ball go over the wall, and his body language was just in disgust as Harrison Travis's ball got over the fence out there where the mounted patrol is. Will Newell delivers strike 2 to Grace. 2 balls, 2 strikes to the Duelers catcher. Thank you all for joining in as there's a ground ball tap to Lowry. He comes and charges, throws a strike to Tyler Franks. Drew Lowry playing a great third base this year for the Rhythm. Making plays to his left, making plays to his right, making plays in front of him. Had a lot of chances. And, yeah, he's leading the league in catching pop-outs in foul territory. Will Newell has big feet, so sometimes those shoestrings come unlaced. Rhythm playing in the jerseys, I haven't even mentioned that. These jersey tops that the Rhythm players have on are the jerseys that will be auctioned off on Tuesday on the first responders game. So we'll talk about that after this half inning. But nice looking jerseys. First time they've been worn. They'll wear them today. They'll clean them tomorrow on the off day, I hope. And then wear them again on Tuesday for that first responders night. It should be a great night as Newell gets a strike called. 1 ball, 1 strike. Carson Plumidor now the pitcher of record to get a win here. Swung on and high. Fly ball to left field. Back goes J.J. Williams. Now he comes back in. Taps the glove on his leg a couple times and makes the grab for out number 2. Jackson Norris will step to the plate. It should be Jackson Norris, number 20. It is.
Number 20, Jackson Norris.
For his first plate appearance, he came on as a pinch runner for Brett Rao in the top of the 6th inning. Jackson Norris is having an excellent year, hitting .383. He has 18 hits and 47 official at-bats, 4 doubles and 1 home run. Bats from the left side. Swing and a miss. I thought that was a second pitch thrown, but 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 balls and a strike. Suze, did you have 1-1? Atta girl. Atta girl. Jackson Norris, 6 foot, 190-pound freshman from the University of Montevallo, just south of Birmingham, Alabama, hometown of Rome, Georgia. Swing and a foul ball at the plate. Thought at first that Miller had hung on. 2-2 count now. Big 6'8" right-hander. Breaking pitch on that outside corner. Freezes Jackson Norris for out number 3. So the first 1-2-3 inning for Rhythm pitcher since the first inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. The Rhythm still lead 10-6. We'll keep it right here. I'll tell you about the first responders night. All EMS, fire, and police will get in for free on Tuesday, July 5th, right here at Drakes Creek Park. Game time is at 7:05. Chick-fil-A will be offering complimentary meals for all first responders and their families. That's Chick-fil-A of Rivergate. And the first pitch will be thrown out by Reserve Officer Dan Bristol in honor of his son, Master Patrol Officer Spencer Bristol of the Hendersonville Police Department, who was killed in the line of duty just a couple of years ago. The jersey auction that will be happening that night will be these jerseys being worn right now by the Rhythm players, and bidding will end at the bottom of the 7th. You can bid in person or you can bid online on through Facebook, through our chat here. Those chats will be monitored a whole lot better than I can do it, as I've been trying to look at my phone as this is happening. So let's see. Levi Perel's Mimi is watching in Winston-Salem. See, I can look at some of them. Amber Culpepper, way to go, Harrison. Amy Travis, Harrison Travis's mama, says, "Atta baby." And Miss Lily Quattrochi, mama in Hickson, Tennessee, says she knew he could do it. Well, we all knew he could do it. He hit a bunch of them over there at Carson Newman. So, but the jerseys that will be worn that night will be auctioned off, and all the proceeds from the auction will go to Tunnel to Towers Foundation in honor of Master Patrol Officer Spencer Bristol. And that charity pays off the mortgages of law enforcement officers killed in the line of duty. Just a tremendous, tremendous charity. So please, if you can, come. If not, please bid. As J.J. Williams hits a ground ball at the short, Musrock's throw, I assume that's still Musrock out there at shortstop. His throw could not be handled by Nathaniel Lai at first base, so Williams will reach on an error. So that's a second error by Musrock in this game, and it now matches the number of errors that he's had all year. So Jackson Musrock from University of Memphis, or Memphis University. Guess it's Memphis University. Is it? The University of Memphis? It used to be Memphis State on the their roster. They showed as Memphis University. Side armor Ethan Vandement still on the mound for the Duelers. First pitch to Levi Perrell, called strike. Nice night here at Hendersonville. As fastball that runs back into Perrell, called ball one. Levi Perrell been on twice, once via an error and once via a hit by pitch, and scored both times. Swung on and lined into right field. That gets by first base and bobble out there in right field, but Perrell cannot advance. J.J. Williams does move over to third base. So the first hit of the ball game by Levi Perrell, a hard line drive just past J.J. Williams, who was leading off there at first base. And instead of runners at the corners, we have runners at the edge. First and third, brought to you by Edge Appraisal Services. Depend on Edge Appraisal Services to provide high-quality appraisals on all types of residential properties. The runner goes on the pitch, called a ball, and the throw down there is not in time. Levi Perrell with his third stolen base of the ball game. That boy is just running and running and running. Ryan Miller at the plate. He's happy to see runners at second and third. And the bat goes out of play. The ball went off to the, yeah, please return all bats to the merch. You got to say that, Chris. You absolutely have to say that.
Please do not return the bat to the merch den.
Oh, man. Absolutely would have returned it to the merch tent. Yeah, she's handing it over the fence. The ball went to the left, didn't it? Okay, so I don't know that the ball didn't go out of play though, right? So okay, I was going to say, I thought the ball went dribbling to the left, and the bat went over the dugout. Thankfully, it did not hit a kid over there in the grass, as first base coach Carlos Lara comes down to return the bat to Ryan Miller. So lots happening here at Drakes Creek Park. Miller, 2 hits in 4 at-bats. He's been on base all 4 times with a walk and a hit by pitch, as that ball is a foul ball is going to have to get somebody here, as many people are walking into this park for the Fireworks Freedom Festival here at the city of Hendersonville. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Ryan Miller. The 1-2 pitch swung on and lifted out to shallow center field. Slaughter coming on, and he will make the underhanded catch, but will not be able to throw to home in time. So a sacrifice fly RBI by Ryan Miller will score J.J. Williams. Levi Perrell will have to stay put at second base. Slaughter had to come in, and he actually caught that with his glove palm up. So first out. Perrell's on second. We'll see how long that stays. He likes to run as a breaking pitch gets in there on Henry Mosley. Called strike 1. So if you just keep calling for home runs all the time, does that, and somebody happens to hit one, is that really? Breaking pitch way outside. Yeah, it does. Again, if you're just joining us, the smoke out in left center field is not a cause for alarm. We don't have to call Corson Fire and Security. That ball gets on the outside corner, called strike 2. They're probably barbecuing ribs or brisket or something out there for the Hendersonville City Freedom Festival. Fireworks going on tonight. So tonight is the 4th of July celebration. Ground ball 2 short. Must rock up with it. Throw over to first, and nice stretch by Nathaniel Lye at first. Retires Henry Mosley for the second out here in the 7th inning. J.J. Williams reached on an error to lead this inning off. So after that, a single, a stolen base that put runners at second and third, and then a sacrifice fly drove in the 1 run. Tyler Franks now at the plate with a chance to drive in another run. The Rhythm now lead 11-6. 3 runs in the first, 1 in the third, 1 in the fifth, 5 in the sixth, 1 so far as Vandement wheels around to see if Levi Perrell was going to take off toward third. Tyler Franks' line drive caught by Nathaniel Lye down there at first base. Hard to get that ball over the 6'7" first baseman. So 1 run on 1 hit. The run was unearned.
And the bottom of the 7th, 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error.
1 error and 1 runner left on base.
After 7 innings of play,
11-6. The Rhythm still lead here in Hendersonville, Tennessee. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Score home run deals from your hometown dealer. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We've got Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, every new vehicle comes with Rhythm's exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles at no additional charge. We've got great deals on deck, so step up to the plate. Find your new Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram at rhythmcdjr.com. Feel the rhythm, love the ride.
Hey, I've been thinking, bank fees can seem pretty cruel. Well, they did until I went to Volunteer State Bank. I found a bank with a local personalized service and free checking. Yeah, may I present to you Kasasa. Now, it's kind of like my checking account is paying me instead of the other way around. Visit one of our 11 locations or anywhere you have a phone. Real people, real solutions right here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Hemphill Brothers call to the bullpen here in the top of the 8th inning. Calls Drew Robertson, left-handed pitcher out of Catawba College. He's a local boy from right here in Goodlettsville, Tennessee. Two-way player. He played in the game last night out in right field. And shout out to Andrew Robertson, Drew Robertson's dad, who sent up barbecue sandwiches. Were they barbecue sandwiches or were they brisket sandwiches? Brisket sandwiches, says Todd Neal. I have not eaten mine yet and haven't opened it, but big thank you to Andrew Robertson for supplying the press box with some food. So Drew Robertson, 6 foot, 170-pound junior. First school was Freed Hardman, now at Catawba, the son of Heather Robertson and Andrew Robertson. And he will see Bryce Cape, who will swing at the first pitch that he sees from Robertson and foul that off. Bryce Cape came into the game for Kelvin Reese. Pinch hit in the 6th inning. Stayed in at left field. Next pitch to Cape misses. Not a whole lot of left-handed relief pitchers in the bullpen for the Rhythm. Robertson misses again, 2 balls and a strike. We have not yet seen Tyler Franks, who's on down there at first base. We have not seen him on the mound yet, but he's a left-handed arm. Foul ball straight back. Count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Will Newell had 1 inning of 1-2-3 relief, had 1 strikeout, did not give up a hit. Line drive out to shortstop. Levi Perrell, the roommate of Drew Robertson over at Catawba, as well as this summer, makes the play for out number 1.
Now batting the right fielder, number 26, Jonathan Evans.
So Drew Robertson's roommate last year, which was his first year at Catawba, was Carlos Lara, who was the first base coach for the Rhythm. This year's, or next year's, roommate is standing out there at shortstop. Jonathan Evans steps to the plate. First pitch, breaking pitch, misses outside. Fastball misses outside as well. Two-0 pitch in there, called strike 1. Two-one pitch, also on the outside corner. Second batter in a row that Drew has gone 2-2. This is Robertson's 5th appearance, all in relief. 4 innings, 2 hits, 1 run. It was earned 4 walks and 8 strikeouts, and he is now moved to a Volunteer State Bank full count. Has a 2.25 ERA, and he has now walked his 5th batter of the year. You don't get as much action on the mound. It's a little bit harder to keep your towards, I guess. get your accuracy down as well. So he has struggled a little bit with throwing strikes. Swing and a miss by Castle. Like an off-speed pitch of some sort. Becca Poole says it's worth the trip to Hendersonville to see the Rhythm play, or is that maybe the Freedom Festival that's worth the trip? Robertson delivers another off-speed pitch. Swing and a miss as I see host home father Eric Sutley walking up to the toward the press box. Kind of gives a little nod, but I don't think he saw me. Eric and Gay Sutley have taken in the 2 of the 4 Kennesaw State Owls. The fielders, Hudson Mims and Tyler Franks. Swung on and driven out the left field, but J.J. Williams will get under this one for out number 2. That will bring Sam Slaughter to the plate. His last plate appearance, he had a 2-out, 2-run single to drive in, I think, runs 3 and 4 in that 5-run inning for the Duelers. Robertson trying to get out of the jam here as he delivers a pitch on the outside corner to his former teammate with the full count Rhythm last year, as Drew Robertson is back for his 2nd year. Of course, Sam Slaughter played for the Rhythm in 2021, and he hits a hard shot down to Tyler Franks, who wants to get 4 outs in the inning. So he steps on first and then starts to throw to second. And then he said, psych. Great play by Tyler Franks. Has played absolutely a fantastic first base down there. Hard shot that he was able to glove, step on the bag for out number 3. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base. Going to the bottom of the 8th, the Rhythm lead, 11-6. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
This is home. So is this. And this. But home isn't just the stunning views or the rugged beauty. It's what you make of it. It's a place for joy and peace. A safe haven where memories are made. It's all of these things. Home is a feeling, and it's created by the people around you. This region is home, and we're so proud to be a part of it.
Bottom of the 8th here at Drakes Creek Park. Thanks for sticking with us on a delayed game, originally scheduled for 4 p.m. Start time was 4:37. The attendance is guessed at about 3:05, as there are some people who stop by from time to time, but as they're heading toward the Freedom Festival and all the food trucks out there in left field parking lot. Leading off the bottom of the 8th, Drew Lowry hits a ball fisted down toward the bullpen for strike number 1. So Tyler Franks, who lined out to the first baseman to end the 7th inning, catches a hard hit ground ball to end the top of the 8th. Drew Lowry looks at a ball right down the can. He must have been looking for something else there. This count goes now, no balls, 2 strikes. Lowry is 0 for 4, but has scored twice and stole 2 bags. 11-6, the Rhythm lead in a game that will, at least for a day, decide who's in first place. Right now, the Rhythm are a half a game in front of the Franklin Duelers. And with a win today, we'll move to 19-8 and 1.5 games in front. Sidearm pitch on the outside corner by Vanderman, catches Lowry looking. First strikeout for Vanderman. Henry Jackson coming to the plate, 2 for 4 on the day. As the Jewels are here in person at the park, said they were soaking wet. Couldn't get underneath the Framework Athletics hospitality tent quick enough, or under the merch pavilion, I guess. But good to have Bryson Jewels folks in for the weekend. Grant and Pop Pryor also watching from Whitwell as that ball driven out to right field. Jonathan Evans will make the grab. 4 out number 2.
Now batting the DH number 12, Harrison Travis.
Rhythm will be off tomorrow, Monday, July 4th. And then back in action here at Drakes Creek Park on Tuesday for First Responders Night. So please come out, pack the, if you can't make it, please bid early and often on these jerseys. A check swing pop up just over the shortstop as out goes Musrock, who cannot make the play. A valiant attempt as he dove. The ball just pops out of his mitt, and I would assume that is a check swing single for Harrison Travis, who is now single, doubled, and homered today. 3 for 4. So an excuse me base hit there for Harrison Travis. Off-speed pitch nearly hits Hayden Miller, who is 1 for 3 with a single, has yet to score a run. Is he the only one who has not? Hayden Miller, the only player in the starting lineup who has not scored a run for the Rhythm. He could deposit one over that left field wall. That'd score him. 2 balls, no strikes. Hayden Miller has, I believe, 1 long ball on the year. He does. Fastball in the outside corner, about at the letters. I did not see his parents yet today. They were probably hiding underneath that hospitality tent. Framework Athletics. Breaking pitch hit hard to the backhand of Jackson Musrock, and he throws to second base. Picked up off the hop by Matthew Jenkinson and then barehanded as it bobbled out of his glove, but in time to secure the ball to get Harrison Travis. So a fielder's choice by Hayden Miller. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, one runner left on base. We're going to the 9th. The Rhythm lead. And I believe we have a Hemphill Brothers call to the bullpen when we come back. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
I've been nursing 36 years, and I love my job.
We believe in caring for everyone. And that's what makes our work a purpose.
What I love here at Ascension is the sense of community and being.
I look out for them, they look out for me, and we look out for our patients.
I have too many blessings to count. I think that's what happens when you find your calling.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
And we are back here for the top of the 9th. The Hemphill Brothers call to the bullpen. Hemphill Brothers, driven to be the best. Go to hemphillbrothers.com for more information. They have the bus that drives the Rhythm to all the away games. Beautiful blue Prevost bus that has the Rhythm logos on stickers that are made by Dudek Communications, owned by Craig Senard. Beautiful looking bus. Rides nice. Takes us wherever we need to go, and driven by the best bus driver around, Miss Mary. And this Hemphill Brothers call to the bullpen calls Jalen Wirtz to face the Duelers here in the top of the 9th inning. Jalen Wirtz, 6'5", 215-pound sophomore from MTSU, Middle Tennessee State University, the son of John and Francis Wirtz. He is from right here in Gallatin, Tennessee. And I'm not sure if he's on for his 7th or his 8th or his 9th. Actually, it's not his 7th. It's at least his 8th or his 9th. His first pitch gets in there for a called strike to Nathaniel Lai, or Lai, L-A-I, from Curacao. He's got 1 hit. See, he swings and misses that pitch. He's 1 for 3, single and scored. Wirtz was on in the game. I believe that was at Louisville. See where the Rhythm played. That he did not get counted. Swung on and fly ball out to center field. Henry Mosley comes in and then slides a little bit to his left to make the catch for out number 1 here in the 9th.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 21.
So Jackson Musrock steps to the plate. Wirtz delivers a fastball in the inside corner. They check down to first base. Wayne Seeley says no, he did not go. So ball 1. Musrock had a 2-run double in his last plate appearance. Was thrown out trying to advance to third. to end the inning, but not before he drove in 2 runs. Runs 5 and number 6 that at that point gave the Duelers the lead. Breaking pitch in there for a called strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the Memphis Tiger. All right, let's see if Jalen Wirtz. All right, so they fixed that. Jalen Wirtz did get his appearance. So this is his 8th appearance of the year as a 1-0 record, 1 save. 10 1/3 innings, 14 hits, 6 runs that were earned. Gets the call on the outside corner for strike 3. Musrock not happy about that, and I'd have to say I don't think I would be either. That was the 4th strikeout of, I'm sorry, I was going to say he had a lot more strikeouts than that. That's the 17th strikeout for Jalen Wirtz on only 3 walks. So the Duelers down to their last out. Breaking pitch on the outside corner. Called strike 1. These two teams faced each other the first 2 games of the year. Another pitch gets in there on the outside corner. Now the Duelers down to their last strike. Rashard Grace at the plate. Singled in 3 official plate appearances. Both teams won at their place in the first 2 games. The Rhythm lost here at home and then defeated the Duelers up in Franklin a couple days ago. So this is, at this point, the rubber game of the match. Game number 5 of 7 on the year. So Rhythm trying to take a 3-2 head-to-head lead over the Duelers, who have been in first place for probably 2 weeks, I would say, in the South Division. Swana fouled off to field number 2. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Getting to be a little past 7:15 here in Hendersonville, Tennessee. So in 48 hours, we'll be starting another game, and a swing and a miss as Jalen Wirtz strikes out the last 2 to end the ball game. The Rhythm win the rubber game, game 5, 11-6. 6 runs, 6 hits, 4 errors by the Duelers. 11 runs, 13 hits, no errors for the Rhythm. Winning pitcher Carson Plumidor, and the losing pitcher Liam Samuels. No save as the 8, and the Duelers fall to 17-9. The Rhythm now have a 1.5 game lead on the Duelers. And we will take a quick break and be right back to wrap this one up. You've been listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram knocks it out of the park with Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, all new vehicles come with a Rhythm exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles, no additional charge. That's a home run. Find your new Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram in Madison, just 10 minutes north of Nashville.
If you've got a dream, then we've got you covered. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram is like no other.
Think about something for a moment. Every single business, from the smallest neighborhood bakery to the biggest multinational corporation, is someone's dream come true. The byproduct of planning and determination and hard work. If you own a business, you already know that. So you'll also understand that fire and security protection isn't just about protecting property. It's about safeguarding dreams. At Corson, that's what we've specialized in since 1946. Corson Fire and Security. Corson.com.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Rhythm are victorious here on July 3rd. Last year, took a loss to Henderson in a 29-run output, lost 17-12. But this year, in a battle for first place in the South Division, the Full Count Rhythm defeat the Franklin Duelers 11-6. It saw 2 5-run half innings in the 6th inning that drove the score up. But the big hitters for the Rhythm, Henry Mosley with a 3-run home run in the 1st inning, 2 hits, 4 RBIs. Harrison Travis with a 2-run home run in the 7th inning, 6th inning. Where are we at? Yes, the 6th inning. And he had 3 RBIs as well and 3 hits. So Tyler Franks, Henry Mosley, and Ryan Miller with 2 hits apiece as the Rhythm hit 13 hits on the game. Carson Plumidor, I believe, got his first win of the year. He goes to 1-0 on the season. Liam Samuels takes the loss. And I don't know. I can't vouch for their stats. He shows a 0 record, so he will fall to 0-1 according to their stats. In a game that took 2 hours and 39 minutes. I don't know what's that temperature say right over here. It is now. It's got to be probably in the 80s, right? What do you got? 79 degrees. So we started at 78, gone up just a little bit to 79. A great game for the Full Count Rhythm. Thank you to all the families that have come into town this weekend. Some might even stick around for the game on Tuesday, or maybe to take the day off, as we've got some food coming up. Is that, I don't know, I see Ann Claire down there bringing some food up. But thank you to all those of you that listened in and chatted in. I apologize for not being able to get to you. As the little Pumpkin's back, ZZ, there's little Eli and his daddy. They stuck it through here. Wonder if they're going to stay. You going to stay for the fireworks? He says no. That boy has not had a nap today, has he? He did. He got him a nap. He was playing over at a birthday party and the water slide, and he had a big day. But back up here to see Grandpa and ZZ. But we're about ready to shut it down, and a full count victory. So how about a verse? You got a verse, Suze? No, we still don't have a verse. Do you not know? Have you not heard? The Lord is the everlasting God, the creator of the ends of the earth. He will not grow tired or weary. In his understanding, no one can fathom. I could go on. I won't. Isaiah 40, 28 through 31, a great passage if you want to look that one up. But it's been a great day here at Drakes Creek after seeing some rain finally come down in Sumner County. But we'll be back with you at probably about 6:50 on Tuesday night for First Responders Night. So please come join us at the ballpark. If you can't, listen in, and we'll have plenty to tell you about the auction that night. So for head coach Josh Carman, this is Tim Reese along with my intern Susan saying so long from Drakes Creek Park. You've been listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
This has been another Full Count Rhythm baseball game presented by Full Count Ministry and Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. See you next time on the Full Count Broadcast Network.